Hello everyone, it's me again, GW Fan the Softcore Brony, welcoming you back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 2, the Retranslation. If need be, we got the bank there, an item shop and an inn there. So, since last time, I got to level 19, which wasn't that far, fortunately. And, so Sten's vigor is above 72 now, which is very important for, right now, actually. Who? Me? No. Oh, well. Where are you, anyway? Turbo, huh? Dead! Yep. Evil Witch did this to me. Hi. Nice to see you, too. Okay. Well, what were you expecting? Everybody wants to do that to us today. So, we get to fight Turo. That was his... I did just remember that correctly, right? Turo, not... Or Turbo, excuse me. Turbo is in the original. Now, the reason you want to have a speed above 72 is because Turbo here has a speed of 72. And it's very important because you can't actually win this particular fight. You just have to last for 3 turns. And Turbo has a really high critical hit rate and will always attack twice, which would hurt a little bit more if I... had something other than this shining helm here. So, I basically want to defend. And we just need to survive for about 3 turns. Interesting thing about this fight, you don't actually have to win. Live through it, I should say. You could actually die. The game will take you back to the save point and come back here, and it'll act as if this fight has already happened. So... which is part of the storyline anyway, but... Ow! Now, the real reason you want to be faster is because, if Turbo... Is it Turbo? Yeah, Turbo is faster than you on this turn, then he's going to get one last hit in. Whereas, if you use the Vigor Sword or Vitamin here. Whereas, if you're faster, then you get to have the last hit. Or healing chance, which is good because then this scene will continue on. Which is what will happen anyway, even if you lose. I was pretending to be Awesome Magician. Ah. I like this character development that Sten finally gets here. Well... must you swear in every sentence? Oh, I guess not. Never mind. Aww. I guess. Oh, yeah. But Sten's not going to stand for that last one, I guess. I guess princesses are free to choose who they want to marry or whatever in this country, unlike, you know, other countries. And I don't know how, but he somehow causes an earthquake right here. Oh. That's awfully specific. It's actually 4 rounds, really. If you don't win this fight in 4 rounds, the game will automatically end. Or you'll get an automatic game over, that is. But fortunately, Turo is actually pretty easy this time around, as he only has 110 HP. So basically what you want to do is just use Fire Blast twice and you'll have him. Now if he is faster than you, you'll already start this off with some damage. And because he has such a high critical hit rate and he hits so darn hard, you're not likely to survive 2 rounds after you coming into this with damage already, which is why you want to have more speed. So also having that accessory that I showed you last time that gives you plus 10 speed will also help if you don't want to level grind or you're going through a low level game or something, because it is kind of important to be red for this part of the game, since Sten's by himself and all. I mean, it's not impossible if you don't have a shaman, but it's a lot easier with one. But yeah, even if you do have the armor that I have right now, that's really strong, or that helmet I should say, you're still very likely to not survive that fight if you don't have the speed for it, or if you're not faster than him. You keep calling me that. I'd think you didn't like me or something. I forget what they're called in the original, but I don't think they were called the Rumble Raiders. And you're still pissed off, huh? Well, he wasn't exactly having a good time, even though he was trying to date girls. The spooky woman. Ah, yeah. Kinda saw that one coming. I guess it's kinda Hitler-esque, eh? Except Sten doesn't seem to have a problem with that. Oh, really? All that from that one conversation you had with that guard, huh? Destroy the world kind. Okay. And how is it that the rest of us don't know anything about it? Oh, of course. When doesn't it run in the bloodline of the royal family? Oh yeah, now Sten's interested. Now that a girl's involved. Well, apparently you weren't trying to do anything about it. Plugged Zenny? Huh. Give me the details, soldier. Alrighty. Honestly, I'm not really sure she's exactly being held anywhere. She's just sort of, like, deep within the castle in a... You'll see what I mean later. Ah, yes, the foul-tempered monsters. This is one of the more annoying dungeons in the game, because we have to go through with just Sten, but then I found out that most of the monsters are weak to fire and holy, and it became a lot easier, so... Formation P. Path up the easy route! Well, I go through the tunnel to the left. Why do you make him go through the easy one? Anyway, if we follow Turo, we go into this little area that has no random encounters for a save point and much needed healing after that last fight. And we can sort of follow him, although there's not really any reason to. I mean, it just leads up here into the castle, and... Well, here's where we just fought, which is kind of funny because this guy's here complaining about the bridge. And And we can look around, talk to some people, and people are kind of surprised to see Sten and all, but there's really nothing to find here other than a few interesting bits of information. Like, Turo will be sitting up there just before that room that we originally saw Spooky in, and, oops, he will tell us that there's like too many soldiers around to do anything at the moment, and we'll be forced to come this way anyway. Even though we're technically kind of going around that way, but anyway, we get the hard path because we're actually trying to make our way into the castle, I guess. But I like the music around here, but we don't get to hear it for very long. I don't think there's anything to the left here. Yeah, there is something up straight though. We get a token, so that'll be good. I can get another item already, since, well, on one of the boards at least. And there's nothing up here, right? Oh, wait. Or was it down there that there was nothing? Oh, or there was just this. We got a Dream Jewel, which, even though we're not actually gonna find any monsters that cast sleep, I figure I might as well equip, since, you know, I might be able to make use of Aspara's Spore ability. Alright, now we get into the brunt of the dungeon, and we want to go to this way first. Ah, here's one of the monsters that we could have fought in that level grinding area, the Deathbringer. This guy is undead, and he has a chance of dropping a item called the White Shield, which is actually a much stronger shield than what we have at the moment. Oh, wow, that was a good hit. Oh, but he could also do this. Yikes. Instant death spell. He can do that once. I totally forgot about that. That was really scary. Yeesh. Wow. Anywho, coming up here, we got another treasure chest. 1,000 zenny. Fortunately, while we have Sten, all the monsters around here only come in groups of 1, so we're not gonna get, like, overrun by monsters or anything. Oh yeah, and I do still have the silver knife equipped. I've actually sold that papillion because I'm not gonna need it here, and we're gonna get something better soon. Now over there to the left, there's 2 stairways that basically lead to each other. There's nothing in them, and that way to the right there doesn't go anywhere either. So we just want to come this way. Hey, there's our friends. We're coming to save you, sort of. I mean, we're kind of thinking about the princess first, but we are coming to save you. Don't bother going up. There's a doorway up there that just leads to a dead end. And that other bit of whatever this is we're walking on here, leads to a dead end there too, so. Let's see this. Oh, nothing. There's a lot of rooms like that in this place for some reason. This is the first real maze-like area in the game. We can use those teleporters. There's a couple of those in this place. And hey, we're back in the castle, and this is what's in the throne room right now, although I'm not really sure why. It's just something that's keeping Turvo from completing our little formation there, and going all the way to the right, or the left. Sometimes I wonder if I'm like slightly dyslexic. Get the assassin, which is a fairly decent weapon for Sten here. It raises luck by 5 points as well. Although, against the monsters around here, the silver knife is still better. I like to keep that one around for whenever I farm items, even though it's just a couple points difference in luck. And anyway, over here, we get another weapon. Up here. Are there no random encounters around here? Huh. I guess I'm just getting really fortunate. The Hawk Claw, called the Cloak Knuckle in the original. It's a better weapon for Rand, which is another good reason to bring him along. Although, technically, Lynn is way better because of her speed and the heat staff, but Len's good for, like, pretty much every dungeon in this particular arc, so... Come on, I know there's a few more monsters around here I can fight. There's one that's, like, kind of unique to this particular part of the game, even. That I won't be able to fight. Oh, actually, there's a couple monsters around here that are unique to the area, which is kind of important because they all have some rare, items that they drop that are actually not rare drops, but it's just you don't really find them on any other monsters anywhere. And I'm about to run out of time. I think, yeah, there's... Well, anyway, there's... Well, yeah. A couple other monsters around here that would have been nice to fight, but oh well. There's mostly other undead monsters, and you can also fight the basilisk around, but there's also a spirit-type monster you want to watch out for, but we'll still be able to fight those ones. Oh, good for you, princess. Aren't we like a warring country of sorts? Yeah. Well, unlike you, we've actually got some kind of morals behind what we do. Yeah, they're actually kind of a cool country in a way. They fight wars for countries that, you know, can't fight for themselves, that, well, are otherwise defenseless, I guess, so... Although, extorting them for money and all... Well, I kind of agree with you there, but there are limits to, you know, that whole idea. I mean, no matter what, both sides are usually wrong on at least some accounts, right? Of course, the one who wins always gets to rewrite the history, or gets to write the history books anyway, so it's kind of skewed sometimes. Oh yeah, and Sten's alive, by the way. The hero arrives! Why was everybody talking about me? I mean, he's been dead for a couple of years. Well, I guess it's like a war hero, huh? Never mind, never mind. Again? Oh, that's Sten saying that. Haha! Oh. I'm just gonna stand here on air for a moment. Crud. What, was she not expecting that to happen? Well, dang. So close. Yeehaw! Howdy! Sup? Super Sten to the rescue! Up, up, and away! Although it's down, down, and below! Oh, sorry. Yep, it was my idea all along! I knew you guys were down here. Oh, why must you look at me like that? Alright, we're done with that part where Sten's by himself, fortunately. And, well, Sten joins the party, rather than them joining him, but, oh, well, I don't want them in that order. Let's see. Oh, actually, I want to rearrange my equipment a little bit. I don't need this on, him now, and let's get that, Soul Blade on. If you have the Flame Sword, it also works pretty good, but since there is a Spirit-type monster around, let's see, it should, there we go. That's what I want. Yeah, I would rather use the, Soul Blade. So, let's, oh yeah, and you do have the Hawkeye, but, again, fire is better. And, yeah, that should do it. Oops. You do have the Dream Jewels, so I can use that. And, we can meet more than one monster at a time now, and there should be some more new monsters to find next time on Let's Play Breath of Fire 2, the Retranslation. Arrivederci.